Everybody, welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Let me just start this video off by saying, we're so freaking back. Are you seeing this? This is truly the person popping the champagne while they're second on the podium right now. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say that it doesn't feel great. It genuinely feels great. No longer are we embedded into the walls of the Shadow Realm. Finally, there's a small glimmer of light. There's a small glimmer of hope that I might remember how to win games again. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today. And as we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Gam Armand writes, Yusong emoting is proof that absolute power corrupts absolutely. And this is true, because when I got a Yakuman, I genuinely wanted to emote and just like kind of share that human experience with everyone at the table. But no one else was emoting, and so you know what? I was like, I'm not going to become a bad person. I'm not going to try to rub it in. I'm not going to be toxic. I'm not going to start typing in all chat, GG easy. Thank you for the comment, and boom, a second comment has hit the video. 53 Robo writes, no man ever folds the same hand twice, for it's not the same tiles, and he's not the same man. Now, I Googled what this was, because this said 46 up dudes to the left, right? I Googled what this was, is someone struggling with McDonald's Wi-Fi, but you know what? We've all been there. Maybe someone's playing on a flight or something. I don't know. I'm just hoping that everyone shows up so we can have a fair game of Billy Bean Mahjong. I will say, it could be my internet. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna besmirch the name of T-Mobile by dragging them immediately, but let's just say, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not even recording this video right now. Folks, I looked this quote up. I just wrote, no man ever the same twice. And it's a quote from a Greek philosopher, Heraclitus. Heraclitus? You get, yeah, it's... I promise this wasn't like that sounds like I planned this bit. Trust me, you'll know when I plan a bit. It'll be 15,000 times worse. Whatever. It's from them. And so I just wanted to say thank you. You learn something new every day. Oh, Lord, what have I done? Folks, we're playing some Mahjong. We're in the Jade Room. This hand is pretty okay. I mean, this 8-9 shape is pretty stinky, but it's still a shape nonetheless. 4 of bamboo ain't doing nothing for nobody. I'm taking too long. I'm already taking too long. You can tell that I'm still a little scared of losing, right? You can tell that I'm still a little scared of losing. My moral and game-making compass in Mahjong has not been good lately. I don't think I've been making good decisions, but... I mean, you've been witness to that. Certainly the results speak for themselves. Folks, before we get too far into this game, let me just say this. That's the freaking Dora, baby. Oh my god. I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong Strong parodies, our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written with my own blood, sweat, and tears from the Jade Room, and more. So thank you so much to everyone who's supporting me. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and so it's giga meaningful, and I just want to say, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It sounds facetious because I said the word giga meaningful there, which, you don't want to write that in like a best man speech or, a card that you're going to give to a significant other on your anniversary. Oh, being with you has been giga awesome. Like, you shouldn't do that. But it is. I'm not saying it in a sarcastic way. I mean it in a real way. Folks, let's play some Mahjong. This hand is looking okay. I was talking a big game about this Dora tower, right? It's Sea Wind and Prevalent Wind and the Dora first. 55 value, 55 Dora, etc., etc. But it's already been once discarded, twice shy, so I don't necessarily know if we want to hitch our dreams to this wagon. Before we get too far, I also want to say this, okay? And I want to... You're watching this video on a Friday. I wanna apologize because there's not gonna be any uploads this weekend. I'm just gonna skip this weekend, this Saturday and the Sunday of the uploads. And I want to thank you for all your support and for your patience. Why? I'm going out of town. I'm going out of town to do some Mahjong commentary, and so I'll be live streaming some games, just not on this channel. Now, here's the fricked up part. I don't know where my commentated games will be going live, but I'll keep you updated in the community Discord. That's going to be linked down below. That's a free place, by the way. It's genuinely a free place. It's an online third space, but it's a third space nonetheless. I'll keep you updated in there because I'm recording this in a little in advance, so I'm not sure the exact channel that it's gonna be blasted on. But I'll post it as soon as I find out. And so I was like thinking to myself, this past week, should I just like kind of barrel through the uploads or not? And I was looking at my schedule and I was like, you know what? I think my brain is gonna literally explode if I try to continue doing daily uploads through all this. And so I'm just going to take a little reprieve. I'm going to take a little bit of a breather, and I want to thank you for your patience. Now, the reason that I came to this conclusion is because at the end of last week, and I'm recording all of this, this is so, I mean, I'm recording this incontemporaneously. This is maybe a long time ago by the time that you're watching this. But I was talking to a friend, and I was just like, I was literally saying to them, I just genuinely feel like everyone hates me. And I know how absurd that is. I know that's not true. Hang on. I should she here, but you're going for... I mean, I think you are going for a half flush in the character suit. And I genuinely do not want to deal into that. You're not waiting with a 6-7. I don't know if this is necessarily correct, but I want to stay in the dealer seat for as long as humanly possible. We could also get into Tenpai au natural style, right? We could get a farm to table Tenpai right now. All we need to do is draw into a 4 of circles. I'm not going to send now. I'm not going to say that that's easy. Oh, Christ on a bike. Okay, well, okay, this is not a great situation. I'll be honest with you, but I might be able to chi into a 3 or a 6 of... Oh, my... I was just scared. They didn't really discard very many character suit tiles, so I was a little creeped out right here. Me, other people when I messaged them first on a dating app. We pay out $6,000 for a dealer penalty, whereas everyone else pays out $3,000. Oof. Okay. Certainly not. Hey, Yostar. Okay, I'm gonna take a slight detour from everything else just to say this. If you have any preconceived notion that pulling for characters improves your RNG in this game, does it now? Actually, does it now? Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you point to the part of the screen where my RNG is actually better because I've pulled for character? Does it now? Does it now? Well, in what part of this does it now? Really, it improves your RNG. Really, really. And then here's the thing. If you're like, oh, if you're cynical, right? Because I'm also pretty cynical. You're like, oh, Yostar probably gives you some better tiles because he's making videos, and so a streamer like they probably want to promote the game, folks. The Yostar is, if they're doing that, they're losing money because you only get to see the winning animation of this animated skin. Like if they wanted a real commercial for this animated skin, they would allow me to win because then you get to see the winning animation on the win screen. We have not seen the winning screen animation for Akagi nor Washizu. Chibli voice nor, by the way. I mean, it's a good hand. Grab a bucket and a mop. This is a decent A-word hand. We can pawn into the white dragon, and then we're just chilling in Tenpai with 2 Dora. It's a 3-Han hand, but it's got that 3-Han 30 Fu sauce to it, right? It might still be a cute little. It might still be a cute little 39 hundo, depending on how things shake out. But I'm pretty sure it's a 3-Han 30. Anyway, so the point of this is, if there is a conspiracy theory, God, may I hope that that conspiracy theory finds me in the RNG of this game. It's somewhere deep in the freaking, I mean, I don't want to say this word, but in the annals of the wall construction. It's not, I'm not trying to be a creep right now. I'm literally not trying to be a creep right now. Just took out Tomato Town. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I could wait for a 369, but that's like not even that good. I'm in Fullerton jail if I'm waiting for the 369. Even though like I could win off of the it doesn't seem like I'd be in Fullerton if I win off of the 3 or the 6, but because it's a triple-sided weight and because I've discarded 1 tile in the triple-sided weight, all 3 tiles are invalid. That's how Fullerton works. I know, it's fricked up. The oligarchs in charge don't want you to be able to break out of Zuzzy Fullerton jail. Would I reach you here? Absolutely. I don't care what I draw into. You will literally never see anyone slam the like and subscribe button as hard as I'm about to slam it if I get to call Riichi with this hand. I don't care. Waiting on a perfectly fine double-sided weight? Oh no, it's ass actually. Oh no, this is a single tile. Okay, this is a single tile weight for the 5 of bamboo. All the 2s are gone. So if a 5 of bamboo comes out, I literally just have to cheat. I don't think my odds are good enough to where I can just kind of like twiddle my thumbs for a while. A crossword going for a flush in the circle suit? I hate that. Yeah, it's definitely a flush in the circle suit, and they're discarding overflow tiles, and it's freaking I mean, and they have 3 sets complete. So if you've ever wondered what a hand in Tenpai looks like, look no further. A crossword is just straight up in Tenpai right now. I'm straight up in HE double hockey sticks. How quaint, how interesting. I mean, I want to pawn. I want to pawn with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Oh my god, folks. I don't know what to do here. I'm so bad at this. I'm lost. I'm so lost in the sauce. I don't know how to win with this hand. It's true. It's just genuinely true. I could stand here and lie and be stoic. I pawn. Because it's Garbage Town, USA. Welcome to Garbage Town, USA, where I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor of Garbage Town. They looked at my Riichi Mahjong history and were like, oh, Yusong, you have all the prerequisites. You certainly have a lot of relevant job experience to be the mayor of Garbage Town. I can't discard that. I know. Okay, if this is your first video, it's not always like this. It's not always public mental breakdown, okay? It's not always PMD posting on main. It's just that I'm in the throes of a losing streak right now. I'm in the throes of, God, I can't win even if my life depended on it. Dear God, oh, why? Why is it me? Dear God, no, please no. Oh, God. Like, that's where we're at psychologically speaking. I'm not discarding any of my circle suit tiles. Oh, and you sung 3 of the 6s are gone. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But, like, backseater Brian, it's just that even though 3 of the 6s, you could have a pair of the 7s. We see 0 other copies of the 7. I'm not gonna stick my neck, my back, my Mahjong, and my crack out just for a chance to get it to 10 by 4. A 3-on-30 hand. Patooey! I can't do that. Even if White Dragon comes out at this point, I don't think I'm allowed to pawn. I just can't throw a circle suit tile. It's just not right. You can't have a 2-3. Could you have a 5-6? Yeah, you still could have a 5-6. That's the MFing problem. There's 1 5 left, and it's the red 5. There's 1 6 left. It's a regular schmegular 6, but, like, who cares? It's still a scary, full flush, maybe Tanya, maybe red 5 situation. I don't know what's going on. They had two of the East ones in their hand. They did have a red 5, by the way. But I would have dealt in mind, body, and soul had I discarded that 7 of circles. Just in case anyone's keeping track. Just in case any of the backseater Bryans are keeping track. What was I yelling about? Oh, yeah. This past week, I was talking to a friend, and I was describing how I genuinely felt like, having so many anxious thoughts. I genuinely feel like in every social situation, I feel like everyone hates me. I'm looking for, like, it's just something really, really, ooh. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's not a good Tenpai. What do I want to draw into? I don't know. 4 of circles followed by 4 of characters, so we can maybe get a little Oppa Tanya style. You know what I mean? A little all simples. Is anyone still referencing Gangnam Style? I think it's literally just me. I think it's literally just me waving the banner of Gangnam Style and keeping that in the cultural public. This is so much of a better hand if I cut this one too. But it's bad because it's now I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but I think my Tenpai that I'm going to get into is a lot better. There's a triple-sided weight and a pair. And then this is like if you squint, it's like a double-sided weight, right? We could win off of complete the shape off of a 2 or a 4 of characters. So I was telling a friend about all this, and they were like, you saw me, like, could it just, I was talking about how a lot of my social relationships felt like, maybe one-sided, or I was just really insecure. And they said, Yusong, like, how's work going? And I was saying to them, like, I just feel like really overwhelmed and, like, you know, all this stuff. And they were saying, do you think that a lot of this could be because you're overwhelmed with work? And it was one of those things where, like, as soon as they said it, I felt 2 things. 1, butthurt, because, you know, as an adult, you know, like, you want to think as an adult, if something's wrong with me, I know what's wrong with me. I'm an adult, thank you very much. If something's fricked up inside my mind, I'm self-aware enough to know what's wrong with me. Thank you very much. And then as soon as they said that, I was like, damn, I think it's literally all work-related. I think it's all, you know, hang on. I mean, this is a perfectly fine hand. This is a perfectly fine hand. You are going for a half flush in the bamboo suit, though. That's the MFing problem of it all. But I can't keep all of this. Oh, man. I I don't want to discard a bamboo suit tile either. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. I don't know. Sober up. Like that. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not sure that's ever gonna happen. Oh my god, that's a bad Riichi. Grab a bucket and a mop. That's a bad Riichi. I mean, what am I waiting for here? If I draw into 3 of circles, I'm in for Earth in jail. If I draw into 7 of circles, I'm in for Earth in jail. I don't know what I'm waiting for here. I genuinely don't know what I'm waiting for. Me, when I'm stuck in indecision, I don't know what I'm waiting for here. That's just a real life thing. That's not even a funny bit. I could have had a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, but now when my pair was the 6 of characters, now I can draw into it. If I draw, I mean, oh god. There's no way that's right. There's no way that's right. It's an inside Suji trap for the 5 of circles. Maybe that's stupid enough to work, but I'm the only one that falls for Suji traps. Everyone else in the Jade Room does not give a flying freak about whether or not a tile is Suji. They will just literally raw dog dangerous tiles until the end of the world. And then I'm the only one that's like, oh, maybe I'll play a little safe. And it doesn't matter. And it literally doesn't matter. But maybe someone else is also going through the throes of a losing streak right now. And then their bad luck may find them. Riichi, all simples, 1 Dora. But we got 2 chances at Aura Dora. Plus the mini points whenever you con. Call them large points, the way that the mini points are so big. That's a good joke right there, and that's a good joke, and I think you can see why I'm running a little on fumes. Oh my god, they actually did it. Oh my god, that's so messed up. That's genuinely so giga fricked up. And this is a manga, right? Look at my bricked up mini points right now. Okay, that's awful. It's an awful, like, creepy, gross Mahjong pickup line. Ew. But I'm glad to have won that hand. And Yostar, and if Yostar doesn't want me as an ambassador, are you hearing all of this? Like, it's a miracle that they're still willing to respond to my DMs. Me begging for better tiles. So I felt 2 things. One, I was like butthurt. I was like, oh, like I was like, no one knows me better than me. And the second thing I thought was, damn, it's 100% right. And it was one of those moments where I was really grateful, because if you say that to someone, it's not a phrase that you can say very often. You have to couch it in a really, really nice way, because you don't want to, you never want to imply to someone like, hey, I know that you're really bummed out about your personal relationships. Have you considered that you're just really wrong right now? Like, have you just considered that you might not, like, that I might know more about you than you know more about you? Like, obviously, that's not what anyone is saying ever. But when it's, like, said in a really, really kind way, like, hey, as a friend, can I also just ask, like, do you think any of it's just because of work or anything along those lines? You can even say, like, I know you know yourself better, and if someone doesn't want to admit it at that point, then there's nothing you can do. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, damn, okay. I gotta let my brain not want to explode itself, you know? So hence, I'm gonna try to take a little weekend. I just want to say, again, thank you. I know I'm very grateful for things, because when we live stream with stands for the Akagi collab, I think across YouTube and on Twitch, I think not that the numbers are like the end all be all. I think that's a very, I don't know. I think tying your self-esteem to that is a surefire way to be sad all the time. That's just my opinion, though. Like, I don't know. Maybe other people are really motivated by the numbers and stuff. Maybe the other people let their egos get destroyed by that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just an English major. I don't really know much. But if you want a poem that you want read, I'm your guy. I'm genuinely your guy. I don't even know how to pronounce Greek philosophers, and arguably that's like English. That's like liberal arts. You know, that's the domain of liberal arts. Hang on. Dora is the south wind, but yeah, I'm pogging right now. I'm literally big pogging. If I pawn the red dragon, if I get the chance, I absolutely send it on the pawn. I don't need to win by a lot. I just need to win with a one-on hand, swing that dealer seat round and round. What's that one song? Is it the Hoedown Throwdown? Is it Cotton Eye Joe? Swing your partner. No, it's a Kesha song, round and round. End of the track, it's going down. No, it's its own song. It's a Judy Garland joint. It's going down, but it's also Kesha and Timber. I'm yelling Timber. I'm not focused on the game at all. In that time, 2 Dora are discarded. It's a pretty low-scoring hand, which is good news for me, right? I don't want anyone to have a high-scoring opportunity, especially when I'm only sending it for a 1 on hand, right? I at this point, though, if someone cuts a 1 of characters, which, by the way, pretty likely to come out. It's a terminal tile, after all, fairly safe, all things considered. I'm going to con on the 1 of characters. We have a very, very nice weight, and if it gets us into trouble, it gets us into trouble. But I'm greedy enough to where I think that, like, the con is correct here. You don't want to con if you're 30,000 points ahead and it's the only way you lose that round, right? You con into someone else's Riichi, into them taking your house and your mortgage and stuff. That's a terrible scenario. But this situation, I think the con is okay. So anyway, this past weekend I was really trying to like take care of myself. Oops. Okay, that felt great. That genuinely felt great. I'm evil now, actually. I know I'm literally playing as the personification of the Grim Reaper, but like I'm evil now. This isn't even enough, but now in the dealer seat, there's some opportunity here. I tried to take care of myself by playing League of Legends. Okay, yeah, okay. Obviously, I was on fire the other day. I tried to cool myself off by pouring gasoline all over myself. Why didn't it work? Look, I know that's what that sounds like, okay? But I was like, I want to play a video game to relax. I played a game of League of Legends and lost. And then I played 2 more games of League of Legends where I also lost. And then I was like, I am just straight up not having fun. I did a whole bunch of laundry. I did every single chore known to humankind. Laundry, vacuuming, clean the bathroom because I lost it, apparently. I just straight up lost it. Clean the bathroom, garbage, dishes, washing the sheets. Like, I mean, that's part of laundry as well, but did a whole bunch of chores. Still not happy. Oh, go figure. Tuckering yourself out by the I don't know, martyrdom of doing chores. Is it gonna make you happier either? So I was like, Yusong, you need to do something. I genuinely, I don't really know, like, how to make myself happy, which is a big problem, and I'm working on it in therapy, where I'm like, no, you need to make yourself happy. Otherwise, spoiler alert, you're going to be miserable all the time. And I'm not just saying, like, this sounds dangerously close to, like, oh, if you're depressed your whole life, just choose happiness. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. As someone who, like, very much gets that, you can't just choose happiness. But a small distinction is, like, you gotta make yourself happy. You gotta schedule your life. You gotta put things on the Google Calendar. You're like, yes, like this thing is coming up. Yes, Google Calendar, you know? So I was like, Yusong, you gotta do something nice. So I looked up if there were any piano studios near me. And then I called one of them and I was like, hey, how much would it be if I just, like, can I practice on one of your pianos? It's like a music school. They do like piano lessons and string instrument lessons, band instrument lessons, just like a music school for kids. I was like, how much to practice? And they were like, $20 for an hour. And I was like, immediately in my mind, I was like, okay, well, should I just buy a piano at this point? Like, obviously not. But I was like, but immediately I started calculating how many times would I have to go before it made more financial sense for me to just buy a piano. The point is, I went there because I'm not going to buy a piano. And also, I know I have a piano right here. I know I could, I didn't realize it was on, but I know I could practice at home right now. I would love to be in Tenpai. I'd see into 6 of characters to stay in the dealer seat. I pawn into 7 of characters or 8 of characters to get into Tenpai as well. I don't raw dog the con. If I'm in Tenpai, I will call con. But right now, I don't think I call con. I want to just be in Tenpai first. There's just a world of a difference between actually being in Tenpai and just fantasizing about Tenpai, you know? It's the difference between a canon pairing and an OTP. Yeah, anyone who up reading Archive of Our Own right now? Is it literally just me? Oh, it's literally just me. Oppa, fanfic style. Okay, and that's how you know it's the most niche channel that's ever been created, and scientists will eventually study my brain in a lab for my inability to focus, maybe. So I went there to play piano. Because I know I have a piano at home, but it's not the same. It's genuinely not the same. Lord calls Riichi. I had 13,000 years to get into Tenpai, and I literally just never made it. I'm going to cut 8 of Bamboozlers here. I know I could play a little safer with the 7, but You're not waiting on a pair. You're not waiting with a 7-9. I want to get back into Tenpai. Maybe, you know, maybe I was fantasizing about them cutting 4 of characters and then I could get back into Tenpai. And cutting the 8 is the easiest way. Doctors hate this one trick. It's the easiest way to get back into Tenpai. So I'm trying to just dance a little bit, especially in the dealer seat. I think it's worth dancing. I would when I'm trying to decide whether or not my Salamence should set up right now. I'm considering dancing. Ooh, Pokemon reference. Sure, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. Would I ever cut a 6 of Bamboozlers? Well, they're not waiting with a 7-8. Could they be waiting with a 4-5? Oh, absolutely, they could be waiting with a 4-5. I see literally none copies left beef of the... Oh, hang on. I don't have anything that's safe here anymore. Oh, am I going to deal in inside Tsuji style? Oh, no. If I'm going to deal in inside Tsuji style, you're not waiting with a 4-5. You're not waiting with a 7-8. I'd rather deal with the 6. That's wrong. That's just wrong. There's no way that that's right. Oh, they wanted to take the last draw away from Right Lord. Okay, that's right, actually. Okay, thank you, Left Lord. That's actually really helpful for me, even. So I'm so sorry, Left Lord. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Because they wanted to take the last draw. So you know how there's like 68 tiles right now? If I con and then draw a tile from the dead wall, there would be 1 less tile to draw from. It counts as like a... I mean that's probably the wrong way to think about it, but it counts as one of the tiles that you're allowed to draw for the game before the round ends. So shout out to Left Lord for not allowing Right Lord to get a Riichi Under the Sea sumo hand at the minimum, you know? So that was actually a really good play. I'm sorry to be such a hater. I've been just in a losing streak lately. If you're watching this video, Left Lord, consider this my formal apology. I'll get it notarized and mailed to you post-haste. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I went there to go practice piano. And then they told me to take one of the smaller rooms. And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't mind. Because I'm not like a regular here, and I don't want to blow up your entire operation. So I'll take a regular room. I know I have a piano right here, but it's different playing on an electric piano versus like an acoustic piano. It's just a lot more fun playing on an acoustic piano. And as I got there, all the small rooms, they kind of had like backpacks and stuff in them. It's weird because I think those rooms are being reserved. I don't think anyone was like using those rooms, but it was also strange in the sense that there were people's stuff in there. And all the rooms that were left were these bigger lesson rooms with like 2 grand pianos in them each. And I was like, well, I don't think I should be in there. But after pacing around the building, because there was literally nobody there. Like, this is ethically wrong, but I could have done all of this without talking to literally anyone. But that's wrong. That's genuinely just not a you know, obviously a wrong thing to do. Plus, I want to support a music school. Are you kidding me? If it was like, oh, I could, you know, I could take things from it. Well, hang on. I don't want to make any. I don't want to start morally prescribing things. So maybe we just leave it at that. Point is, I'm like, well, all the small rooms are gone. No one's even using the big rooms. There's like a million big rooms. Yusong, just take one of the big rooms. I take one of the big rooms. I'm gonna chi here. It's a red 5. I can't just swap it out with my regular 5 like this, but I know that nobody ronned off of that 5 of characters. So now if I pawn into the Southwind, the 5 of characters should still be pretty safe. This is Prevalent Wind, red 5, Dora Dora. You're telling me that doesn't go Oingo Boingo? Oingus Boingus even? Like this goes Oingo Boingo. Oingus Boingus was first proclaimed by Heraclitus. And I don't know if that's how you really say that name, but it's going to be how I say that name. I'm scared that you have a full flush in the bamboo suit that I'm just going to deal into you. Yeah, you've been discarding straight up gas the entire game. So this could be awkward in the sense that they could have 2 Southwinds as well. I think that if they were going for the half flush, you would want to keep them. You would absolutely want to keep the Southwinds. Wow, I deal in with a 1 of characters. I certainly wasn't expecting that, but it is just a 1 on hand. Left Lord had my 2 remaining Southwinds. I was literally never going to get those. As far as deal-ins go, this should be fine. South 2, that's South 2, South 3, South 4. Okay, so I'm never going to have another dealer seat again. I want to protect my second place. Winning with a small hand is totally fine here. I don't need to win by a lot. I just need to win by a little. And then in South 4, we have an opportunity to maybe affect some change in the sense that we're running for local office. And if we sumo a big hand in South 4 while Left Lord is the dealer, we might be able to dealer penalty them into the Shadow Realm. and then we are the victors of this game. It's not a surefire path to victory, but it is a path to a result, you know, and I think that that's pretty nice. It's just good to be aware of these things. I played on and I was like really excited to play on the grand pianos. I will say though, and I think it was a music school, and I'm obviously not like poo-pooing anything, but you could tell that these are like very well-loved pianos, which is also a good thing. It's good that these pianos are getting used, but something about their like the mechanism by which a piano pianos is called like the action, like the mechanics of it. When you press the key and it moves the little wooden thing, and then that wooden thing does like hits the hammer that hits the string, like all that's considered the action of a piano. Okay, hang on. I mean, I'm pogging up here. I'm waking up. I'm pogging up. Ooh, whoa. This is good. I have a triple-sided weight here, and then if I end on this shape, I can win off of a 9 of characters as my pair, or I can win off of a 7 of characters, because that is going to be, then we can use the 8 as our pair. So no matter what, this is a pretty decent ending result. Not sure if we ever con on that thing, but I'll tell you this much. Like, if we draw into 9 of characters, awesome. And then if we can get into Tenpai, awesome. Then if we're in Tenpai for a triple-sided weight, I'll definitely call it con. This triple-sided weight isn't as good as I originally thought. Most of my apes are gone, right? Not all my apes, but most of them. That's not a tile that unfortunately does anything for me. And look at this. The prophecy has been fulfilled. We can win off of the 9 of characters, can win off of the 7 of characters. Conning off of the 8 of characters would be funny, in the sense that it's like, we get to show everyone that all the apes are gone, so no one can be waiting with a 7-8. And then to diabolically be waiting single tile style on the 9 is really funny. Like, that's really, really funny. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it. I don't know if it's right, though. And I think that in terms of likelihood, we're more likely to win in advance of that than we are to ever see that future. If we draw into a red dragon, I probably do con. I think it's probably correct here to con. Rylord is going to pawn the 6 of characters, as is your God-given right to. You're allowed to call pawn and chi, absolutely. 7 of bamboozlers feels like it could deal me in at any single moment, especially to left lord. Don't necessarily want to lose my entire lead either, but I think the likelihood of us winning is quite nice here. The point of us winning a small hand isn't necessarily because that's awesome. It's to prevent right lord from winning with an even bigger hand. So just staying in second place here, but via a 1,000 point Andy is like perfect. That is genuinely so good. A crosslord is willing to open up their hand. That's a nightmare scenario for a guy like me. The con, show me 3 Oradora. Show me 3. Oh my god, if you're an audio-only listener, a crosslord just called perhaps the dictionary definition of a Bozo con. Just kidding. I can't even say that it was a Bozo con, because that's not even that incorrect. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. They called con and they turned my 1-han hand into a 4-han hand. This is why I don't like calling con. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm playing in a game, I typically don't like calling con because I could turn someone else's 1-han hand into a 4-han hand. It's when you call con, you're just one player, right? And there's 3 other players at the table, so you're 75% chance to benefit someone else, like, you know, someone that's not you, and a 25% chance to benefit you. It's not good odds. Speaking of good odds, holy fricka-moly, like this is bananas. BANANAS. Never give up in Mahjong. Genuinely never give up in Mahjong. That's so gross. That's genuinely so gross. And then thank God that round ended soon, because had that round continued, I don't think I would have played defense. And so that round could have gone a million different ways. We just got a little lucky there. Which, by the way, is supposed to happen once in a while in Riichi Mahjong. Like, occasionally, you're supposed to get lucky. I don't know. Call me Daft Punk. You can tell that the pianos were very loved. The action wasn't like... I don't mean to sound like a snob or anything, but it was just like a little squishy on the keys. And it wasn't like a sharp tactile feedback. And I kind of sound like I'm describing a... I mean, it doesn't really matter how hard you try. I guess I would rather wait for the 2 and the 5. I see more 3s and 4s visible. So if left lord draws into a 2, I think it's definitely going to come out. Ada, maybe, I don't know. Maybe one of these is better, but I like this side a little bit more than the other side. But I told myself, like, Yusong, you can't just like rent a piano studio to practice. That's not going to be very fun. Oh, getting to wait on a 9? Yes, sir. I like waiting on a terminal tile. Absolutely, I do. I don't know if this is... I mean, I don't know if this is right either, because it's technically, like, less odds, but getting to wait on a 9, I think, is good. Or maybe I'm just supposed to go with the more odds because we're living in a game of sumo. That's gross. That's gross. South 4 Tenpai decisions. I didn't even need to write this down. I could have just stored it in the brain's RAM. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't believe this. We get to see the winning. Okay, Yostar really wanted to get their money's worth, huh? It's a blood tornado. It's a demonic blood. Does the Grim Reaper leave once you win? I guess it's because it's like, or maybe you're embodied by the Grim Reaper now. I don't know. The skin is good. Put a lot of sauce on it. I appreciate that. So I was like, if you rent a piano studio to practice, that's like just doing chores. If you do this, it's because you like playing piano. It's fun to play piano. So just go there to play piano and don't go there to practice. And I did end up practicing a little, but it was just fun to play. I smiled once. I know, like, once for $20 might not sound worth it, but it was better than staying at home and playing video games. And the whole time I was, like, driving there and, like, making the decision and being like, is this right? Is this a smart use of money? Like, is this anything? Is this anything? Is this a dumb use of my time? Should I just be being more productive right now? Like, what's the point? I think it was worth it for that one smile. Because that's one more than 0. And I could have gone that entire day, you know, with zero smiling, as you know, and there's been like too many 0-day smiles, 0 smile days. I play this the best, by the way. I got an S. I was looking at the 4th place. 4th place got an S-. Okay, so they like this. They liked waiting on the 2-5 because of those discards. So I was gaming, and then 46 to 50, a slight preference to wait on the 2-5. We would have really kicked ourselves there. So either of these is okay. Either of these is genuinely okay. East 3, Khan into Riichi. Yeah, this is a little freaky. So when did I get into Tenpai? I got into Tenpai fairly early on. You hated this, actually. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm keeping this, but that's okay. Because this could very well easily be our pair. I think I'm a little bit scared of the table right now, but... yeah, I don't know. My decision making has just been off. What are my blocks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is just 5 block theory. This is fine. This is fine. What part of this is dangerous even? Oh my god. Okay, this is going in the LibreOffice document. There's just good reminders for ourselves on how we play Mahjong. That it's like, sometimes you just have to count your blocks. Like, toddlers do it. New Yorkers do it. Even oysters in Oyster Bay do it. Like that? I don't even know who wrote that song, but it's like a famous jazz standard. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Toddlers do it. Toddlers do it. New Yorkers do it. Mahjong players do it. Count your blocks. Sometimes 5 block theory just hits. This is just like, yeah, this is just a bad play. I don't want to Riichi here. They really wanted me to Riichi here, because this hand never improves. They wanted me to YOLO send. Oh, because I have an inside Tsuji trap. Maybe that's just genuinely worth it. I wish I could ask Maka, like, hey, is it because of the inside Tsuji trap? They still want me to Riichi. Khan is absolutely correct. And now the Riichi is like, goes supremely hard. And then what happened here? They cut the 2. They could cut a 9. Oh. This doesn't even get you Tenpai mon frere. This doesn't even get you Tenpai mon frere. I would just be out of this game at this point. I mean, after this, do you have any other safe tiles? Not necessarily. And this is literally inside Tsuji. I can't even blame you that much. It's like pretty much correct. Folks, what a fun game. Play piano. It kind of got a little awkward towards the end because a teenager was standing outside and they were minding their own business, but I was like, the teenager's judging the hell out of me. But it was still a fun thing to do. So if this is your sign to like just take a chance and do something nice for yourself, even if it's not like you don't have the best time of your life, just to try it. I think there's no harm in trying to do something nice for yourself. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, no uploads tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to take this weekend off while I'm a little bit out of town. I'm going to keep recording videos in advance so I don't come back to a you know, zero backlog, but I just want to say thank you for your patience and thank you for your support. I was so thankful earlier because when we were doing the collab with Stans, we had like 500 people, I think, across YouTube and Twitch just watching live, and that's like ridiculous. That's just like sans rate, you know, like without a rate. So that was really, really nice. That's like amazing. I'm like bewildered, flabbergasted, dumbfounded. Thank you. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the Mahjong, new videos every single day. You can feel free to subscribe. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out the channel, such a great deal. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself. I'll be streaming on Twitch when I come back. Link is down below in the description. I'll be streaming somewhere this weekend. That'll be blasted in the Discord, and you can also find the Patreon in the description. It's the best way to support me. All right, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Okay, everyone. Peace.